how do you define toxic masculinity?
There's that kind of perception where I guess men can't like show emotion or stuff like that. I feel like, or they just get so...
Feminism has to be one of the most funniest jokes of all time. You see girls come online and say that they are empowered and yet still sell their bodies for a quick bag and have the audacity to say that they are empowered. Like, do you even know the meaning of the word, you dummies?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
You see girls on podcasts talking about how they tricked guys into sending them money by posting spicy pics and videos or making them subscribe to their OF pages. Now the crazy part is, it's not even true for most of these women, because surveys have shown that not even up to 10% of these OF creators make a lot of money. That means that there's a lot of broke girls out there that have their nudes behind a paywall nobody might visit, and they still say they have all the power. Imagine getting a camera, then undressing and taking photos in different poses and hope that some random guy would be willing to pay money to see you. Now that is pretty powerless to me, because if your next daily bread is coming from a guy who is horny enough to wank it to your nudes, which of course could still be leaked on the internet for free, mind you, I mean this is the internet's fault, I'm saying, then I think you need help. You see, women began this fight for equality in order to have an equal standing with men in all areas, in sports, finance, art, everywhere, and it saddens me to see that all of it has been taken and deformed, twisted into something dark and perverted. A big example of this is the music industry. Oh my goodness, this one is a huge topic on its own entirely. We have a lot of female artists that claim they stand with the girls and fight for female empowerment, but at the end of the day, what do we see? We see chicks everywhere, raunchy lyrics and more chicks in our faces. Now I don't understand how this is supposed to be empowering, because the only thing getting empowered here are men's weebies. The biggest example of these are our mainstream female rappers. Then the worst place of it all happens to be Twitter. Oh my goodness, Twitter has got to be the worst place on the internet if you're looking for an example, because the things I've seen on that app is so much that I cannot even begin to process. Girls literally beg men to come and check out their pages and sub to their OF and get incentives like a free chat or a free boob pic, like some kind of, I don't know what, business deal or whatever. It's so tiring to the fact that it's no longer something that you will see and be like, oh wow, that's strange. It's something that is so common and it's so rampant, and you see them come online to say that they have all the power. If the money that you are going to use to eat the next day rests in the hand of a young man or an old man in the basement down below that you are praying would be horny enough to wank it to you, then I repeat, you have no power. You are powerless.